Hey, what up guys? Today we've got our workout Castaway. So a 20-minute workout today, but before we get started on that, we have an 8-minute warm-up. With that warm-up, trying to focus on quality over that intensity. And for our warm-up, we'll need a jump rope. Ideally, if you don't have one, that's fine. Also need a PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can use something like a broom, a mop, some kind of just long object like a stick, even a towel. So opening up with that, we're gonna go into 8 minutes. We're gonna do 30 single unders. Again, if you don't have a rope, you can do something like just jumping back and forth over a line on the floor. We can go into high knees, butt kickers, something like that. After we get done with those 30 single unders, so with those single unders, just 30 single unders, nice and easy, trying to get our heart rate elevated a little bit. After we go into those 30 single unders, then we're gonna go into a 200-meter jog. So heading outside, that 200-meter jog, again, a nice talking pace, nothing too intense. Think about this should take you about 45 seconds to 1 minute. And again, if you don't have something like that, maybe you could just kind of slowly jog around your living room or garage for that 45 seconds. Or again, going into high knees, going into butt kickers, going into jumping jacks for about 45 seconds to 1 minute. Again, slightly getting that body warmed up, that heart rate elevated before grabbing that PVC pipe, broomstick. We're gonna go into 10 shoulder pass-throughs. So again, nice and easy. If it feels pretty loose out wide, you may just try to scoot it in a little, get some more in, and then later rounds, you may switch it up, going into some gyroscopes on your right side, gyroscopes on your left, maybe even drive that out, stretching out those shoulders a little bit more with those hips back. Then finally, we're gonna go into 5 inchworms, adding into a push-up. So keeping those legs nice and straight, pushing those hips back just slightly, coming down, trying to maintain those straight legs so we feel it in those hamstrings. Just inchworm it out, take that into a push-up, back up. We're gonna inchworm it back in, standing up, and we're gonna do that 5 times. So we're gonna do that whole rep sequence over and over for 8 minutes. Again, not trying to go too fast, keep it too intense, just trying to get that body nice and warm a little bit. Our workout today is Castaway. So this is our workout for those of you without equipment today. 20-minute AMRAP, so a little bit longer workout. With that said, think of this as trying to just find a rhythm and keep that rhythm and that pace that whole workout, with it being a little bit longer. Starting out with that 8 odd object rows. So with that, just kind of those hips back, taking that odd object, whether that's something like a backpack. I'm actually gonna use a medicine ball today, just pulling that towards our chest, trying to keep those elbows in nice and tight, squeezing our shoulder blades, coming back down, 8 of those. Those 8 odd object rows, kind of dependent on the weight today, but that is probably gonna be the only movement we break a little bit. Once we go to that, go into those burpees, that chest and thighs touching the floor, coming all the way up, jumping, clapping up overhead. With that, that should be something we're aiming to shoot for unbroken the whole workout, but just a nice steady pace before going to those 12 odd object step back lunges. So again, this should be a weight, ideally, that you can do unbroken, all 12 of those unbroken for the remainder, for the whole workout. With that, we are just gonna alternate legs each side, so 6 each side, 12 total. For this, try to think of a pace that you're gonna try to maintain for about 12 to 15 minutes. And then once you hit that 15 minutes, trying to maybe potentially increase that intensity, increase that pace for that last five minutes. Fun workout today. Good luck. All right, Castaway today, for those of you without equipment, we've got 8 of those rows. So with those rows, just grabbing your odd object. I'm using a medicine ball today. Some of you guys might use a backpack full of weight, something like a case of water, or a pillowcase full of canned goods or something like that. But for that row, coming over, hinging at those hips, making sure we're keeping that back nice and flat, just going into that row, pushing all the way down, locking off those elbows, pulling it all the way up. As we come up, trying to keep those elbows in, squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're gonna get those 8 reps in before going into those burpees. That chest and thigh touching the floor, coming all the way up, clapping overhead. And then after that, going into our reverse lunges. So with those reverse lunges, Picking that medicine ball up, if we want to, holding our arms around the chest as we lunge, or if you like, keeping that front rack position as we do that same thing. But for now, let's go into a little bit warm up for that. So taking that medicine ball, we are just going to go into 10 stiff-legged deadlifts. So trying to warm up those hamstrings, that lower back, keeping those legs nice and straight, doing 10 of those. After we get done with that, we're going to go into 5 front air squats, then we're going to go into 5 strict press. After those, taking that into those frog jumps. So putting those hands down, coming back. We're going to go into 5 of those before going into 5 regular lunges. So again, using that odd object for those 8 rows, going to those burpees, and finally using that odd object again for those lunges.